So you're thinking about moving to Maryland, but not quite sure what county, what city, or even suburb would best fit your family. Well, today we're going to be talking about some pros and some cons, the yay and the nay, the good and the not so good about living in Prince George's County. I get this question all the time from people looking to relocate or move to Maryland. And really, they want to know what each county has to offer. They want to know what's happening in the county. They want to know about safety. And if they have children, they want to know about the school systems. So today, I decided to let you know up front, up close and personal, some of the good and some of the bad, the pros and the cons of living in Prince George's County. So that when you do give me a call, you'll have a bit more information about the county, and we can then determine what will best fit your family. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey, if this is your first time to my channel, thank you for being here. And if you want to know everything there is to know about living in Maryland and the surrounding counties, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap that bell notification, because I make videos like this every week. And I would love for you to be the first to learn about the current market right here in Maryland. My name is Sabrina, and I am your local Maryland realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you thinking about relocating to Maryland, and I absolutely love it. So look, whether you're looking to move in 30 days or in 3 months, I'd love to help you make that magical move to Maryland. So before we talk about the pros and cons of living in Prince George's County, I just want to give you a little bit of kind of my take on things. I've lived in Maryland for many years. I won't even say how many years, but my early years, I grew up in the District of Columbia. I've lived in many counties within Maryland and even quite a few cities. And if I haven't lived in those counties or cities, I have family that live in those counties or cities, and I certainly have friends that live there. So I like to consider myself pretty well versed when it comes to, kind of the nuances of some of the counties. Now you're going to find that there are some people, they don't like Prince George's County. They would rather do Montgomery County or Anne Arundel County or Howard County, but they just don't care for Prince George's County. For me, I'm different. I love Prince George's County. I actually love quite a few other counties, but I do love Prince George's County. Some people don't like the diversity in Prince George's County because Prince George's County is probably the most diverse county in Maryland. For me, that's an added benefit, right? That's a bonus. But I do understand everyone's different, right? So when we talk about the pros and the cons, I think this kind of gives people a balanced perspective, right, of what Prince George's County has to offer. Again, it's not going to be the fit for everyone, but it certainly is the fit for a whole lot of other folk. So here we go, the pros and the cons of living in Prince George's County. I hope this helps you. As I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons of living in Prince George's County. And I like to start off with some good energy, so I'm going to start off with the pros. And pro number one is going to be the proximity to Washington, D.C. Prince George's County is ideally located for those working in Washington, D.C. Prince George's County residents actually love that manageable commute to federal agencies, to private employers, as well as the world-class cultural attractions like the Smithsonian, like the National Mall, and the many, many different museums that they have right there. This alone makes it very accessible and actually appealing to people who don't necessarily want to live in the city, but want to live close enough to the city. Number two, diverse communities. Prince George's County is really known for its cultural richness, with residents from various ethnic and socioeconomic backgrounds. This diversity is really reflected in some of the community events. Also in the food, the cuisine that we have in different areas of Prince George's County. There's literally something for everyone. You can also find this diversity really in the local businesses. And this is one thing I believe that helps foster that kind of diverse, inclusive environment in Prince George's County. Number 3, transportation options. Prince George's County is well connected by the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority, in short, WMATA. This is really the public bus transportation service. I don't care where you go in Prince George's County, for the most part, you're going to find a bus stop and a bus that can get you from point A to point B in the city, in the county, pretty much anywhere. We also have Metro Rail, the yellow line, the green line, the blue line, the orange line, and there are a few other lines that also get you where you need to go as it relates to Prince George's County, Washington D.C, Virginia. This infrastructure really supports the convenient commute to DC and other areas. So this is one of the added benefits of living in Prince George's County, the accessibility. The highways, you got to think about the interstates as well. We have I-395, we have I-495, we have I-295, 695, and a few other options that will really, if you're driving, can get you to and from place to place in Prince George's County. So our transportation options are pretty endless, and people love that added benefit of living right here in Prince George's County. Number 4, affordable housing. Now, compared to our neighboring counties like Montgomery County, Howard County, Anne Arundel County, and even Northern Virginia, housing prices in Prince George's County are relatively affordable when you talk about price-wise per county, which makes it really attractive for first-time home buyers and families, especially families looking to relocate into a new area. Number 5 is educational institutions. Prince George's County has a major academic hub that offers exceptional higher learning opportunities, and that is the University of Maryland College Park. People come from all over to attend the University of Maryland. We also have another excellent university here, and that is Bowie State University, as well as a host of private and charter schools that will fit any family's need right in Prince George's County. We're going to quickly go through some of the cons of living in Prince George's County. And con number 1 is going to be traffic congestion. Yes, traffic congestion. I know I talked about the transportation options, which are endless. However, traffic congestion, I don't care where you live, for the most part, if it's any major city, you're going to have to deal with it. And Prince George's County is no different. Here's what I will say, because I know sometimes when you think about traffic, it actually deters some buyers from wanting to be close to the city, near the city, or anywhere that they have to drive into the city. But here's what I always say. If you know you have to be there, once you learn your area, hopefully you can leave earlier to get where you need to go in a decent time. And if you can't leave early, just set your mind to know that, guess what? It's traffic today. I have to deal with it. Don't let it deal with you. Okay? That's what I say. Number 2, cost of living. Now, while housing is relatively affordable in Prince George's County, other costs like utilities, taxes, and other services are really above the national average. And this can really be a deterrent for people looking or thinking about moving into Prince George's County, because it really affects the affordability, especially when we're talking about young families or people that are retired and on fixed incomes. Number 3, school ratings. So public schools in Prince George's County vary widely when it comes to quality. While some schools perform well, Unfortunately, there are others that struggle with funding and resources. And this can be a concern for families, especially the families that are prioritizing, education for their kids. One of the things that kind of offsets some of that is that Prince George's County has several charter schools and a number of private schools. However, that really just depends on if families are able to afford the private schools, or if they're lucky enough to be accepted into one of the charter schools by the lottery system that most of the charter schools actually operate by. Number 4, crime concerns. Now, this is a major issue. People that's looking to relocate into Maryland, especially in Prince George's County, one of the concerns is safety, which is understandable. Now, in Prince George's County, if we're honest, some of the cities in the areas will have more crime than some of our neighboring counties, like Montgomery County or Howard County. And so this is certainly important to buyers and people looking to live in Prince George's County. Crime is a major deterrent in some areas. But again, that's a part of working with someone, understanding what you need and what you're looking for, and finding the area in Prince George's County that best fits your family's lifestyle. And last but not least, number 5, weather extremes. Now, we get the 4 seasons here, right? We get spring, summer, fall, and winter. And so that is not appealing to everyone because the summers can be brutal, hot and humid, and the winters can be cold and snowy. But we love that here. But here's the thing, if you're coming from California or Texas or somewhere where you're not really used to the cold, that is certainly something that you want to make sure you are aware of before planning that move to some place where we have the 4 seasons. So again, that could be a con to some, but it also can be something new to experience for others. So there you have it. Just a few pros and cons of living in Prince George's County. And of course, that list was certainly not exhaustive, as Prince George's County has so much to offer. Like anywhere you live, you're going to have your strengths and you're going to have your weaknesses. Prince George's County is certainly no different. I would encourage you, if you're interested in living in Prince George's County or even thinking about relocating, make sure to do some additional research to find out if this is a county that best fits your family. And look, if this helped you in any way, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap that bell notification so that you can be the first to learn all of the things that's happening right here in the current Maryland market. Again, my name is Sabrina. I am your local Maryland real estate agent, and I would love to help you make that magical move to Maryland. Bye for now.